Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I achieve my favorite summer smoky eye. This I like to wear during the daytime for the summertime, but it is also pretty night appropriate, so it is very versatile. If you're interested in how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and I'm going to be starting off with this top peachy color on a very fluffy brush and using that as my transition, just getting it right into the crease. And it doesn't have to be super precise, just kind of throw it on there because it's going to act as your main blender. Then I'm going to be going in with this reddish maroon shade and a smaller blending brush and keeping this right in the lower crease area, and this is going to serve as a transition as well from the lid color all the way up into that peachy color. It doesn't matter if you get a little bit on the lid because we are going to be putting a darker color on the lid, but don't try not to get it any higher than that upper crease area. Then I'm just going in with a fluffier blending brush and that peachy color again and going over those edges just to make sure that everything is blended out and seamless and we don't have any harsh lines. Then I go in with my original fluffy blending brush with no additional product and keep blending in circular and windshield wiper motions to make sure that there aren't any lines and everything is super blown out. Then I'm going to be mixing these two brown shades in the palette and using my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and packing that all over my lid, making sure not to get it any higher than the crease. I want to keep this one pretty low. And then I'm using a fluffy blending brush to just go over those edges in the crease so that the darkest color fades up into the medium shade and then up into the lightest shade and we don't see any lines. Then again, using my fluffy blending brush with no additional product and just blending that out in circular motions so that everything is nice and seamless. Then for my brow highlight, I'm going in with this top kind of yellow based brow highlight shade, and then also cleaning up the edges of my eyeshadow where I may have gotten a little crazy, and then also laying it down in my inner corners to act as a base for the shimmery highlight that I'm going to use there later. Then I'm going to be using this black kohl liner. You can use any black liner that you have, but just make sure it's a pencil liner that blends pretty well. And I'm just dotting that as close to the lash line as possible. This doesn't have to be a perfect line because we are going to be blending it and smoking it out. It just needs to be placed there. Then I'm using this shader. It's kind of like a smudging type brush from e.l.f. It costs about I think it was $1, and I'm just using that to blend that kohl liner and make it really smoky and blown out. So I pull my eyelid taut and then blend it right into my lashes. Then I'm going to be mixing the dark brown shade with the black shade in this palette and laying it down really close to the lash line just to make it even more smoky and blown out, and making sure that the liner blends into the lid shade. I'm putting a little bit in that outer corner, but also just blending it right into those eyeshadow colors. And then I'm using a little bit more of the red shade that I used in my crease earlier just to add some of the pigment back that may have gotten blended out. And then I'm using the peachy shade that I used as my transition and blending it all over the entire look to make everything nice and blended again. Then I'm basically going to go in and do the exact same thing on my lower lash line that I did on the top. So the peachy shade first, then the reddish maroon shade, and then I'm going to use an angled liner brush to mix the dark brown and the black and press that right into the lower lash line. And then using a clean blending brush just to blend those colors together and make them really seamless and blown out. This is going to make a really eye-opening effect for the smoky eye. And then I'm going to use that kohl liner just to tight line so there aren't any gaps between my mascara and my lid color. Then I'm going to be going in with the Champagne Pop highlight by Becca and popping that in my inner corners. This really ties the look together. This is probably my favorite part of this look. I put a little bit on the tip of my nose, and then I'm going in with my blush. I'm using Melba by MAC. This is a great overall blush color. It goes well with a lot of looks like this. And then I'm using a powder brush with no product on it just to blend it all together. And then going back into that Champagne Pop by Becca and putting it on the tops of my cheekbones, and then also forming a C shape kind of around my eyes to bring attention to that area, and then popping it also on my Cupid's bow. Then I'm just going to go in with mascara. I'm going to leave this look with mascara and no falsies, but if you prefer to add false lashes, this would be the time to do it. Don't forget your bottom lashes. And then for lips, I'm going to use the Italia Deluxe Natural Lip Liner to line my lips and then fill in the entire lip area to use as a base for my lipstick. And for my lipstick, I'm going to be using the MAC Viva Glam 2, and that will complete this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. It is probably my favorite summer look to do. It's nice and bronzy, nice and glowy. It's appropriate in the daytime, but you can definitely add lashes and add the drama for nighttime. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!